Hey, what's up, guys? Your guy, Crypto Chuck, back here to Group Crypto Black. We're back at it again, baby. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know that I am. And man, let's talk, let's chop it up. But before we do anything, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on all different social medias. And as you see below, at the Crypto Black, guys. So we on TikTok, we on Instagram, we're on obviously right here YouTube, baby. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys follow us on all different social medias. And man, number one is Twitter, man. You want to follow us on Twitter, man. I'm telling you, you don't want to be missing out. So make sure you guys follow us right there on all different social media so you're not missing out on so many different things, because we're constantly getting out good information going on. Not none of this fake food that a lot of people out here sending, okay? But yeah, man. We're back at it again, baby. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. It is Wednesday, hump day, baby. And 2023 has been coming off a great year. And today we're going to discuss, man, how Bitcoin can push up to 50,000. How Bitcoin can rally up to 50 grand, baby. So, we're going to get right into it. So, it says right here, Bitcoin upswing is reminiscent of a 2019 bull run. And guys, before we get into it, man, I talked about it. I said it. I tweeted it back on December 3rd, 2022. I shared it prior to that, you know, in our trading groups and things like that. But as you guys can see right here, I talked about this over a month ago. I tweeted because I wanted to do it inside 2022 so people will understand. I'll talk about it a year prior, right? So like I said in 2023, Bitcoin will have a nice rally up to 42 to 50K. At that time, take profits because it will crash down to low 20Ks and bounce in that area, pretty much capitulate and consolidate in that area until halving in 2024. So, guys, I wanted to let people know this. So while Bitcoin was down and beaten up, and then that you know what I mean? This is right after, you know, the SBF was just getting locked up and all this stuff. While Bitcoin was in the headlock, I tweeted this out. You know what I mean? December the 3rd, baby. December the 3rd of 2022. And we see what happened inside January. What happened in 2023 with Bitcoin. So, you know, I'm not saying I'm psychic, but God damn it, I'm close to it. So let's go. So Bitcoin right now, guys, we at $22,616. Bitcoin did push down. Obviously had a nice little rally, guys. You see right here, it's pretty much, you know, sitting right on my supports, pushing right up to my resistance. Everything is playing out just fine. Just how it's supposed to be. We did push up to 23,000, guys. But I think we could push up to about 25,000, right around 25,000. And then we'll start seeing like a little, you know, maybe another push down till the 22s, and then I think we can push, keep going back up. You know, depending on the Fed decision on the first, the rate decision. A lot of people are thinking 25 basis points. So if they push up about 25 basis points, you know, everybody say, okay, cool. It's all said and done. We know what's going to happen. Then I think it'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. We'll continue to ride unless something like crazy happens. But right now, we're sitting right here on this 7-day moving average. We're fine. I'm loving it where we're at. I think we're fine. We had a push down yesterday. Shook a lot of people out. Made some people nervous, especially people out there in DeFi. Right now, when you're in the bear market, you really don't want to be playing too much with DeFi, especially after a rally. When you're in DeFi, you should be buying it when it's like consolidating, when it's low, and you're borrowing against your crypto then, and then you're waiting on that massive rally, that push. And then when you get that push up, that's when you pay back your loans, you keep the rest of the money, you go from there. But you don't get into DeFi after a rally. You don't wait when it's like this, and you see people start getting into DeFi after a rally when it push up. Obviously, profit taking going to happen. And then if you sitting here borrowing against your crypto when it's up here, as you had a big rally up, you know what, 30-40%, then you know it's gonna you're gonna feel it. So just make sure, guys, when you're inside DeFi, I'm saying a lot of people talk about DeFi. Yeah, I'm doing it. DeFi is a little bit tougher, especially in the bear market, and you don't do it after a big rally. You do it prior to. You wait for a big dump. and then you say, okay, cool. DeFi, how DeFi works is rinse and repeat. You wait for that big dump. You borrow against that crypto, and then when it pushes back up, then you sell it, and then you keep the profits like that. So that's what the people out there doing in DeFi. So like I said, with Bitcoin, I think we're fine where we're at right now. 21.7 is is a key number, 21.7. But I think we're fine where we're at right now, unless something crazy happens. So if you're looking at Ethereum, same exact thing. When we reach the 7-day, I would say around 14.96. Where we at for ETH. I think we're still good at 15.51, 15.50 is a good number. We got that wick. The volume is down there. Volume is still pretty big, on the daily. But I think we should be fine, unless unless something crazy happens. But we're seeing money getting pushed back into the market. So this profit take, people gonna take profits. I know I've been taking some profits, so people gonna take profits. When you had these big rallies, I was taking profit after these big rallies, big candles like this. I like to take profits. I see these big candles because I know other people are. It's very simple. It's like, just imagine, guys, someone walk up to you and just say, boom, and throw $1,000, at you. You know what I mean? And then you gonna pick it up and you gonna say, oh man, I got a grand. You know what I mean? Wait, when the next person gonna throw $1,000 at me? You'll say, well, listen, I can wait, but you know what? I'm gonna at least spend some of this money. You know what I mean? Somebody comes to you, all of a sudden, an extra $1,000 come right in your pocket. You'll spend some of the money, you know what I mean? If not, or a lot of people just gonna take the money and run. So, you expect that when you had these big rallies, all of a sudden, a lot of money get filled up inside people's accounts. Then you know what I mean. You're like, okay, cool. Let me take some of these profits and go from there. A lot of people gonna do that. So just expect that to happen. So man, let's get right to it though, man. So it says Bitcoin upswing reminiscent 2019. So the action 4 years ago coincided with the Fed taking its foot off the tightening pedal. Bitcoin's rally almost 40% in January, and Fed plans slower rate increases in coming months. 40% in January. December, I told you, 2023, Bitcoin will have a nice rally up to 40K, 42 to 50K. January came, 2023 came, and there we go. Proof is in the pudding, baby. That's why I put the tweet out. I put the tweet out like so I can come back to it. And then we get above that 42K, then like I said, and I'm gonna tell you what I think people should be doing. I said it in the tweet, but I'm gonna give you a nice little breakdown as well what I'm gonna be doing. So it said Bitcoin could be in a position for a big move higher if history is any guide with the recent upswing paralleling the revival of mid-2019 that saw the price surge by almost 250%. The leading cryptocurrency by market jumped 40% to 23K. The rally followed the year-long swoon that knocked 68% off the price, followed by prolonged consolidation and depths of the bear market by 18,000. Yes, the guys start understanding. So looking at where you're starting to see this consolidation areas where, okay, boom, it just stays in this area here. Okay, boom, it stays in this area here. Boom, it stays in this area here. When you do see things like that, guys, you do want to say, okay, cool, maybe these are buying points, or maybe these are selling points where constantly it's at here. Oh, when it goes to 18,000, okay, boom, let me buy some. Let me buy some crypto because it just stays around at 18,000. Okay, cool. It goes to 20,000 and it just stays there. Okay, cool. So let me sell at 20,000. You know what I mean? So, and then we're seeing right where we're at right now. We'll see how long this consolidate right around this area. But you start looking at these areas. You start pull out a chart and look at it, on a daily chart, and to see if it stays around this area, then that's where you want to be. Okay, cool. This is where I can buy at, or this is where I can sell at. If I'm going to be shorting it, this is why I shorted at to right here, because it usually bounces from here, all right? So that's what you want to do, especially when you're trading. You want to see where these areas where there's support resistance, also where it stays, like to really stay in that area. That's where you want to buy at. For the push-ups or also for the push-downs. So the conditions echo those preceded Bitcoin bull revival in the second quarter of 2019. Then the price surged 247% to 13.8 as the Fed's tightening. That's where we're at right now. We're in QT, Fed's quantitative tightening, and, that's where we're at. So, and I was telling people, the Fed's going to double. They started last July. And they're going to, I think last June. Last July. It started last July, they started QT, and then they doubled it in September. So I told people what was going to happen. So during the 4 months prior to 2019 rally, BTC traded in tight range near the lows as shorts pressed their advantage while strong hands accumulated. So it says featured between 2019 and price surge in 2023's. The 2019 rally coincided with Goldilocks environment, a slowing growth and inflation, which caused the Fed to take its foot off the tightening pedal. And I said over and over and over again, what's going to happen is once the Feds pretty much, once the Feds pretty much do the pause, stop raising rates and pause, you're going to see a nice little push up when they do that pause. Then, everything else is going to fall into play. And to whereas, jobs and economy and all that stuff like that, where all these rate hikes is going to hit hard, and then that's you're going to see that push down. Stock market, you're going to see crypto market, you're going to see housing, everything. You see that push down, and then that's where, guys, you want to be out of the market. Then accumulate that cash because it's not going to be good, all right? And then having what's going to happen, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you at the end, you know what I mean, how my plan. So it says the Fed's previous tightening last 3 years. It started December 2015 and ended December 2018, and lifted the central bank's benchmark borrowing rate to 2.25% to 2.5%. So it says last year the Fed raised the benchmark borrowing from 0% to 4.25. The market now expects it to slow pace of rate increases to 25 basis points in February and March, and then pauses its rate hike cycle with forward locking indicators pointing to the marked slowdown in inflation and economic activity. I think they're gonna do 3. I think they're gonna do another 75 altogether. I think they're gonna do 325s. So it says Bitcoin market. So you guys can see right here from 2023. Let me see if I can zoom in. 2022, 2023, and 2018 and 2019. We had that bear market, as you guys can see right here. We have a bear market, consolidation, as you see right here, consolidation. You see we had that breakout above 200 MA in that April of 2019. Push up, we went to about 14 grand. I remember that, and everybody was like, oh man, we coming back. We gonna be back, baby. Back to 20,000. Woo! Everybody was going crazy. Even me, I was like, yeah, baby, we back. All those people out there talking all that trash about Bitcoin, baby, coming back. 20 grand, baby. Here we go. And then it was like a balloon, right? It's like a big balloon, and it's like, woo! Everybody riding that balloon in the air, you just chilling, and all of a sudden that pin just come and it said, and like. So, you know what I mean? So everybody was excited. Woohoo! And all of a sudden, so you don't want to fall for that again. So you're going to see that push up. And you see right here, it says the breakout above 200 MA. Right here, we having that rally. So you seen all the people last month that was saying Bitcoin going down to 10,000. Even all the big guys, all the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? The chart guys, everybody. Oh yeah, it's going down to 9,000. Some people were saying 3,000. I'm like, oh, you crazy mother. What's wrong with you? But hey, you know what I mean? So they was, oh yeah, Crypto.com is going out, is insolvent. Binance is going down. Everybody was saying all this crazy stuff. All these people that everybody follows saying all this crazy stuff. Remember, these guys say things go down when it's going down, and these guys say things are going up when it's going up. Anybody, my 8-year-old knows that. Anybody can say that, right? So that's the thing. You're dealing with these people. So I got blocked by a lot of these big guys on Twitter because I called them out on their BS. So, and I'm going to keep on calling them out. So I don't care. I have my own money. I did very well in this space. So I have no relationship or I don't want to be in none of these guys' circles because they're squares because they don't know what they're talking about. So yeah. So we, as you guys can see right here, we had this nice little breakout. You'll see this breakout push above here. I'm looking at about 42 to 50,000. I'm gonna stay on that where I was talking about 42 to 50,000. And then you're gonna see, the air let out again, especially when the rate hike catches up to the economy, and it's gonna hit hard. And you're gonna start seeing when the bailouts start happening. That's when you're gonna start seeing you're gonna start seeing, okay, we reached the bottom. And I think we're gonna see the bottom in 2023. Towards the end, I think we'll see the bottom probably around like September. Probably around like September to November. I think we'll see the bottom of 2023. The bottom inside 2023, unless a black swan event happens in 2024. I think we'll be we'll consolidate and right in that 20-something thousand range, and then pretty much right where we're at, guys, is where I think you'll see the consolidation. So only thing you could lose is time if you just sit. But I would say I would join the ride. You know what I mean? Because you still gonna be able to take profits. So it says the seller exhaustion seen last November and the subsequent turn higher are consistent with Bitcoin's record of bottoming out 17 months ahead of the mining reward halving and rallying in the year leading up to the event. Bitcoin's fourth reward halving, a program called reducing the pace of supply expansion by 50% every 4 years, is due to occur in March or April 2025. 2025. All right. Says, all things considered, Chen prefers buying Ether, the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap value over Bitcoin. I believe potential of ETH to outperform BTC due to the merge has not been fully realized due to the bear market. Chen noted, I also believe Web3 and DeFi, decentralized finance, will continue to be the greatest source of growth and innovation. Yeah. So with ETH always outperform Bitcoin. So this is that you guys know that as well. ETH always outperforms Bitcoin in every single bull market. So if you're going to be consolidating ETH, I told a lot of people to consolidate ETH. To buy ETH. I was buying ETH. I also have a lot of Bitcoin. Bitcoin number one, guys. But I was telling people, a lot of people, I was buying ETH. They did it, and they were very, very, very happy in the last bull market. A lot of people were actually buying, a lot of things and reinvesting their money and doing what they need to do. Last bull market with that information. My top 5 guys, we all know: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Cardano, and BNB. BNB, I think people sleep on BNB for what it is, but BNB, man, I'm telling you right now, BNB, it's going to weekly. With the bull market crashed. With this bull market, we had our highs. Here, hit our high at 692, and we look at the high, and I think BNB went down to here, 183. This is June 2022, 183. Went at a 183. So we had a 73% drop to its low. But as you guys see right here, BNB has been pushing up a lot. And been pushing up a lot better than, and performing a lot better than Bitcoin and Ethereum. So pretty much all the top 10s. So it's one of them coins, man, I'm telling you, a lot of people sleep on it. BNB actually did the best during the last bull market. BNB and Chainlink did the best during the last bull market. So those type of things you want to consider and look at, because you don't want to miss out, and you don't want to be inside coins that just shit coins. So let's get over to the next story, guys. So pick your top 4, guys. I have 5, but pick your top 4 coins, guys, and ride with them. Dollar cost average side of them coins. You're gonna be very happy in the next bull market. And then you want to play around, get some extra bonuses. You got some extra money, where like that. You can play around with some shit coins, stuff like that. But pick your best 4 dollar cost average side of those coins. You can be very happy in the next bull market. This was an interesting story here. I see Celsius hints at new token launch as part of restructuring plan. So insolvent crypto lender Celsius is reportedly mulling the launch of a new digital token as part of a plan to compensate its creditors. This is a straight up liquidity grab. If anybody, I'm going to read it and I'm going to tell you my 2 cents. My 2 satoshis at the end. So it says, there may be a new Celsius token on the horizon. As part of the defunct crypto lenders reorganization plan, Celsius is mulling the issuance of a new crypto token that would let the firm raise funds and repay its creditors, per a Bloomberg report. It's a Ponzi. So in a court hearing on Tuesday, Celsius attorney Ross M. Quastenate told U.S. bankruptcy judge Martin Glenn that a properly licensed and publicly traded company such as Revive Celsius would be able to raise more money for credit as opposed to simply selling its limited assets at today's prices. According to him, Celsius individual assets has not been compelling. The reorganization plan has reportedly been brought up for discussion with Celsius creditors groups and will be voted on, although the vote would not be binding for the court when making a decision. The lenders' plans aren't the first to introduce a new token to evade financial troubles either. Previous examples of companies issuing, including Bitcoin exchange Bitfinex, launched the Leo token in 2019 to cover losses from its dealings. And Panama crypto-based pooling, a Beijing Bitcoin mining pool, halted withdrawals last September and addressed the matter issuing IOU that token. Should the court green light Celsius reorganization plan, which I don't think is going to happen because that's a Ponzi, the new company assets will include a portfolio of loans and other investments and as well Bitcoin mining machines operated by Celsius. The Celsius attorney added the court filings detailing the proposed plan will be published later this week. Says the combined lender allow users to earn. Yeah, we already know what Celsius is. Guys, I'm letting you know right now, if you listen to me, everybody out there in YouTube land, if you take your money and put it into this new Celsius coin, you deserve to lose it all. So I'm letting you guys, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anybody that do it, they're simply being an idiot. Because you do not have a company that took people's funds and played with it and did exactly opposite of what they said they were going to do with it. If they did what they said they was going to do, if they only did what they said they do, it would have been really tough for them to actually lose money, to actually be insolvent. If they only did what they said they were going to do. But the things, it's 2 things I say. When people lose money in cryptos, only 2 reasons people lose money in crypto. Only 2. Only 2. I'm not talking about losing value of coin placed by the market. I'm talking about people that get hacked, people get scammed, people lose their crypto. It's only 2 reasons. And those 2 reasons are being greedy and being lazy. Those 2 things right there. That get you every single time. Being greedy and being lazy. If Celsius only did what they were supposed to do, what they said they were going to do, the model was right there, it'd have been fine. They would have been fine. All they had to do was they had people crypto and they paid you 8%. Let's just say on Bitcoin, I believe 5%. So they pay you 5% to lend your Bitcoin. They pay you 5% in Bitcoin, right? A year. You charge everybody else 8% to borrow that Bitcoin. So you had a 3% spread. All they had to do was just do that. No. They took your Bitcoin and put it and bought shitcoins, lost your Bitcoin, and then lost your money. And your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your USD, whatever you put on there, they lost it, and that was it. They was trying to make 200-300%, and then put your money right back to where it was at. So it's like, imagine, you know what I mean, somebody going, finding your secret stash, and they take your secret stash, and they gambling your money. They go to the casino and gamble your money, or they're playing lottery tickets with it. When all they had to do was just say, hey, give me that stash. I'll pay you 5% a year, and I'm gonna loan it to a large institution that give me collateral, and that large institution is gonna pay me 8% a year. If not, I keep the collateral, in which is double the amount that they borrow from me. But no, that person took your stash, went to casino, and played lottery tickets. And that's exactly what Celsius did, allegedly. With your crypto, and then with our crypto, because that was the one platform I was on. I didn't lose no money with Celsius though. I was lucky enough to take my stuff off, because when I would start seeing that it was it wouldn't let you trade your USDC, and it wouldn't let you trade none of your stuff. Celsius, I had a hard time like trading out of Celsius, whatever, on there and pulling it out. I was like, oh, it's something not right. So that's when I was like, okay, let me take it all off. I missed it by like maybe 2-3 weeks. And I paid my last debt off. I had like 2 or 3 ETH on there. Paid that off, boom, and I'm like, I'm taking all my shit off. And I took it all off, and then after a few weeks, it went nothing. It was gone. But that's when you deal with Celsius. So, guys, if they only did what they're supposed to do, they'd have been fine. Because when you borrowed it, you gave like double the money that you borrowed against. You double the collateral that you borrowed against. So you wanted 1 ETH. You want to borrow 1 ETH, you had to put 2 ETH up there. You see what I'm saying? So if the value of ETH went down and you couldn't, the margin got called, you couldn't pay it. They took that ETH, took that money, then fulfilled that. They only did what they were supposed to do. You've been fine. But they was playing a lot. They playing a lot of the Mega Millions, which it was called. They probably was playing the Mega Millions with your crypto, with the crypto. But yeah, that's what they was doing. Allegedly. All right. So yeah, guys, if you do, Celsius come around with any coins, anything, you do not, and I repeat, do not do it. All right. Don't do it, guys. It's a money grab for them to pay back their what's called. They're gonna sell a coin that's worthless, that mean nothing, just to pay back creditors. They're fine. Then they'll be fine, and people are gonna have money in their pockets. They get paid to work and do different things, have salary, get yourself big bonuses based upon your money. Don't do it. We'll open up for Q&A, guys, and then we're gonna get off of here. Shout out to everybody inside the chat, guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Hit that like button. I love those comments coming in. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. Hit those. It means so much to me. I'm so happy when you do it, guys. Hit that like button and share it with your friends and family members. Guys, you got any questions, make sure you put it inside the chat right now. Also, so while we got the questions coming inside the chat, yeah, so what I'm going to do with the Bitcoin, like I said here in Twitter, back in December the 3rd, in 2023, Bitcoin will have a nice rally up to 42 to 50K. At that time, take profits because it will crash down to low 20Ks and bounce in that area until halving in 2024. And now we're inside January, and all the people that was at this time, all the people that was saying, oh, Bitcoin going down to $9,000, $10,000. Then they all saying, oh yeah, Bitcoin going this and that now. Yeah. You wasn't saying that in December. You saying it was going down. That's what you said now. So we got the tweets to look at it. But so in January we see Bitcoin push up to 40%, push up 40% for the year right now. And so my plan is that I'm going to, at 42,000, anything below, anytime Bitcoin drops below, drop 5%, I'm going to be taking my profits under 42,000. So if you go to 42,000, let's see right here. So Bitcoin, let's go up here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have my alerts set. So we have 42,000 right here. So we have 42,000 basically right here. Bitcoin drops 5%, guys, which is about 39,850. So about say 39,800. Then I'm going to be taking my profits. I'm going to be selling pretty much every single thing. Well, I do have my I don't give a damn if the sky falls. I'm going to keep it there. But most of my crypto I'm going to be selling based upon that rally. And I'm going to be selling it, and then I'm going to be chilling until we drop down to 20K, and go from there. But I see Bitcoin around at 42,000, which is about 82, pretty much almost about 82 to 85% from where we're at right now. I think that's great, a great rally. I think you would agree, and that's what I'll be doing. But if it runs up to 50,000, same exact thing, 50,000. So at 42, if it pushes up again, then again, once the Bitcoin drops down to 42, if it pushes up to say from 42 up to 46, 47, and I see a dump down to 42, I will be getting out. Bitcoin pushes up to 50,000. Anything below 50,000, I'll be out. So my rules will be Bitcoin. Anything, I don't own any Bitcoin under 50,000 in 2023. And then we'll go from there. And then once I see the bailouts and everything start happening, then I will. I have myself switched over to the stables, and then I'll be buying back into everything that I like. My Matics, obviously my top fives, my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, my Litecoin, BNB, Cardano, my Matics. I'll be buying that, and a lot of AI coins as well. For people that don't know, I like this coin Alley, Althea Artificial. They are integrated with NFTs as well. I think it'll be great. I think it's going to be really, really crazy, solid project in the upcoming year, especially for the next bull market. So I'm going to be buying into that as well. A few others, but we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, drop the comments in the chat, guys. You got any questions? Drop your questions in there. But I think it's going to be a great, nice little ride for us and guys a push down. I think where we're at right now is where we're going to be when the market drops like crazy. So all you will lose is time if you don't get in during that rally. So let's go. So any questions, guys, put it in the chat. Use me while I'm here, baby, because around that time I'm just gonna be chilling. Really just sit back chilling. A lot of conferences I think gonna be around that time too. I think you'll have the Bitcoin conference gonna be around there. You'll have a push up around that time. NFT NYC is gonna be around that time as well. I think a lot of stuff is gonna be happening, and a lot is gonna be up during that rally. So I think it's gonna be everything gonna play out right where it's at, and as soon as those a lot of them things are gonna be over, you're gonna start seeing and then you'll start seeing where that pause that happened, then you're gonna see that push up, and you're gonna start seeing the effects of these rate hikes of all 2022 and then 2023, first half of 2023. The effect hit the economy and global economies, and you're gonna start seeing how a lot of this stuff gonna start unraveling, and then we'll go from there. You'll see a lot of pain, and once you see the bailout start happening, and then there you go, and then that's when okay, we done hit the bottom. They start bailing people out, bailing all kind of companies and corporations and stuff out. We hit the bottom. Now it's time to take all that money that we took our profits at $50,000. We're gonna start taking that money, and then we're gonna and we're gonna start buying what we want to buy, and we're gonna be happy in 2024 and 2025. We're gonna be chilling, and you probably won't see me again after that. You probably see me once around here and there. Okay, let's go. Say, what do you think? What do you think about Gemini and Nifty Gateway founder stepping down? Yeah, I actually seen that. I'm gonna cover that today too, but I think that Celsius story was crazy. Will they bounce back from this? I think NFTs. Honestly, with the Nifty Gateway, I think the NFTs. I think right now, NFTs is kind of like the ICO stage back in 2017. I think with the people that made money on the NFT made money on the NFTs. NFTs was good. NFTs has a great value in this space, but I think where the corporation is going to take over the NFTs, and I've seen it with NFT NYC last year. The corporation is going to take over NFTs. I think those days of, your average guy or girl, just making I don't think you'll never see Bored Ape again. How that happened, what happened with Bored Ape. I don't think you'll see that again. Some people that came from out of nowhere that nobody know. Obviously had some good connections with different celebrities and everything like that. But I think the corporation is going to really take over NFTs. So with Gemini, they lost, they got money problems right now. They got money problems. What a lot of people don't understand, the Winklevoss twins and with what's his name, Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg, he's trying his hardest to up the Winklevoss twins. So when they came in crypto, he still have he has what can you say? He has this revenge against them. Why do you think he changed the whole company to Meta? He want to win. He want to beat them really bad at their own game. That's why he tried to come up with his own cryptocurrency, and all the global every country was like, no, that's not happening. That's why they shut it down. He's trying to win against them in this crypto space. So I'm not even gonna say nothing about that. But all I'm gonna say is I think people need to understand what Mark is trying to do in this crypto space and the metaverse, and with NFTs as well. And he has a lot of partnerships as well. But when you're dealing with at Nifty, the people stepping down, it's just a lot of people going to be stepping down right now. A lot of restructuring going on. A lot of people overhired during the pandemic. So that's why you see a lot of these tech companies. It's not, it's bad people losing their jobs, thousands of people losing their jobs. But a lot of those jobs, overhires, it's not the word. It was most of those tech jobs, they still got more people than they had before the pandemic. So they just did a lot of overhiring, and then they just trimming the fat. When you look at these tech jobs, look at these crypto companies and things like that. So, they hired, 20,000 people, and they laying off, 7,000, 8,000 people. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they're doing there. But when you're dealing with Nifty Gateway, they took their money and ran. The founders, and they see the writing on the wall. They seeing the big corporations. They're gonna come in. They're gonna have the NFL tickets, NFTs. They're gonna have. At the end of the day, we seen what really, took the NFTs to a whole nother level was the NBA Top Shot. The NBA Top Shot came in, and it was an easy way for you to come in. You know what I mean? NFTs didn't really go crazy until really, realistically, NBA Top Shots came out. And then, you start having a lot of people get into the space, and you get a lot of money, a lot of cheap money. People can borrow money and, for cheap during that time, and then they can buy different things. So you seeing Burger King, you're seeing, I think, Chipotle and all these different companies, Walt Disney and they all got their own NFTs. You're going to have their own NFT. You have NFT to get inside the parks. You have NFTs to buy different things. NFTs to get inside different parties. Artists, wait till the music industry really start trying to get in. I talked to one of the main people over at Warner Music, and she was telling me, she told me personally at the Sandbox party, she said, yo, all of our subsidiaries and artists really don't even know how to grasp the space yet. In the next couple of years, they're going to learn how to. And then they're going to be dropping their own NFTs, and you have an NFT to get inside this or have exclusive music. You see how Nip did it. Neighborhood Nip. He was ahead of the game. Like, you know what I mean? And so, he did with the shirts and everything like that and the merchandise, you know what I mean? And you got exclusive content. But when you scan, you had a certain shirt or something like that. So he was ahead of the game. So that's what I see right there with that, bro. Like, I think the corporation is going to take over. I think the corporation is going to take NFTs over. It's going to be it's easier for people to understand NFTs than, just download download the McDonald's app, and then you got the McDonald's app. You have our NFT. You get 10% off all purchases and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that's what's going to happen. And corporations going to take it over. It's going to be much easier for corporations too. It's much easier to adopt. Most people are going to do it like that. So let's say, yeah, BTC, ETH, 88, LTC, BNB, top 5. Yep, top 5, did it alive. That's my top 5. Yeah, appreciate it, Mo. Appreciate you, man, for everything you do, too, man. You know, I'll be missing something. That's just my opinion, though. Don't take it with a grain of salt. I think that's where the space is going. Bitcoin Lightning Network is really big. They was talking about the Lightning Network and making it faster and cheaper to send Bitcoin around. So I think it's what's called. I think it definitely was something. I think it was something to whereas a lot of people in the space, you know, a lot of people in the space, you know, they came up off of the NFTs and everything like that. So man, Top Shot was a money. Yeah, it definitely was a money printer, man. Top Shot, a lot of money, a lot of frustration too. Yeah, Top Shot, you know, was definitely a money printer. And I did a video on NBA Top Shot October 2022 before it started going crazy. I agree. Corporations are taking over NFT space. There has been a spike in the number of corporations file NFT and metaverse trademark. Yeah, they're gonna take over. It's easier. I mean, it's you know, it's easy. It's easy for them to take over that versus crypto, like you know, Bitcoin, things like that, and Ethereum, and crypto, because you know, with crypto is decentralized. The main thing is decentralized. NFTs has been mainly centralized. You know, you go to NFT, you go to Nifty Gateway. You go to different OpenSea. You know, you buying off of these centralized platforms. You trade off of centralized platforms. You know, going to your wallet, your private wallet, but it's mainly centralized. You know, you tell somebody, hey man, if you want, you know, hey, where you go to buy some Bitcoin, you're gonna hear 1,000 different answers. But you tell somebody, hey man, where you go to buy NFTs? Oh, OpenSea or Nifty. It's the other one. The other one too is pretty big. Obviously, Rarible. Rarible used to be the number one thing for OpenSea, but just like that. So it's like, so it's easy for corporations to have the NFT inside the app. You know what I mean? Just buy. Like you go to crypto.com right now, you can buy the NFTs right out the app. So it's much easier to like, boom, hey, this Disney World, and if you own this NFT, the Mickey Mouse NFT with the gold ears, then you know you have what you call it. You can get inside the park. You know what I mean? Every Tuesday. You know what I mean? So things like that. And people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy the Mickey Mouse the gold ears, so I can go to the park every Tuesday. And I had an NFT. And you show up. You show up. You got apps like Token Proof, which is a really cool app. To where you can literally just go right in. And you can scan with your token proof. Let me see if I got it, because I don't want to show my joint. Yeah, so you can just literally just scan your token proof like this. And you can show everything inside your wallet. All I do, they scan it. Boom, yup, your NFT is inside there. Boom, that's it. You know what I mean? You show right up. Boom, you let you right in. And nobody need to see anything. So that's all you got to do. So you had it like that. That's one app right there, and you all set and ready to go. Yeah, Matic. Yeah, Matic. Yeah, Matic. You're crazy if you don't got Matic. Like, you know what I mean? Matic is my honorable 6. You know what I mean? It's honorable mention. Matic is. I love Matic is. I think the partnerships and the strategic thing they're doing with Matic. They're hiring like crazy over there as well. That's something right there. I think people really, really don't want to sleep on Matic, and the it's just a coin that in an ecosystem that people are building on, and you have the flexibility of Matic and the security of Ethereum. So with the flexibility of Matic, be able to move around, and and you had that EVM where you can be moving around and you go from one chain to the next. You know what I mean? Obviously because it's an EVM. But you had the flexibility of it being so fast, and so many people are building different things on Matic. But then you had the security of the Ethereum blockchain. So just like you have the best of both worlds. You deal with Matic. Thanks, Faith. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for coming on. But man, we've been on for 48 minutes. I try to keep it like 30 minutes. But yeah, yeah, man. Any more questions? If not, what we do, we'll drop off right now. But yeah, man, this is definitely good, man. I really appreciate everybody for coming on and asking your questions. And we'll keep it going. Like I said, don't fall until the hopium. You know what I mean? We had this rally, nice little rally. And like I said, take your profits, guys. Don't think it'll go up forever. We're still in the bear market. Take your profits, especially when we get to those certain numbers that we discuss. And then just start taking your profits. Like I said, we hit above 42,000, around 38. If we call it around 38, if we drop from 42 to 38, I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm taking the money and run. We get to 50,000. I'm going to damn go to 50,000. We go to 55,000, 56,000. We get to 50,000. And after that, if we drop below 50,000, I will not own any. Well, I have my own little stash, but most part won't own any crypto unless Bitcoin, any crypto when Bitcoin to 50,000 until the bailouts. All right, Bitcoin, no more Bitcoin to 50,000 to the bailouts, baby. That's it. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. Make sure you guys, if you're gonna trade, make sure you guys look at that volume and make sure you guys are set your support and resistance lines up. And, following that news, man. Follow me on Twitter at @TheCryptoBlack. You'll get this right here, guys. You'll see. So for all the people that's out there talking all that trash, Crypto.com going down, Binance going down, blah, 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 blah. And they sitting there with the I ain't gonna say it again. But you know what I mean? But they sitting there, not looking too smart. But people still follow them. So what you expect? I mean, you got Andre Sheik, whatever his name is. Dude say he lost using in Bitcoin for 3 different bull markets and lost every single time. And people still follow him, listen to him about advice. So what you expect? You know what I mean? I guess if you can do magic, then I guess that's all people want to hear. So he definitely did magic. He made his Bitcoin disappear. So, but yeah, man, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Make sure y'all stay safe out there. Make sure you guys don't fall for the hopium. And make sure, Nip, he's trending right now. All right, cool. Gotta check that out. But yeah, make sure you guys don't fall for the BS out there, guys. Be smart with your crypto. Be smart with your money. And we'll go from there. But it's your guy, Crypto Chuck, here to Crypto Black. We out of here, baby. Stack your sats and chill. Peace.